What is happening, y'all? Welcome on back. Continuing on with part 3 of the walkthrough, we are at Belurat Tower Settlement. As a reminder, if the next episode shows unavailable, it'll be up tomorrow. Members just get early access. The series is not pay-gated. So head on in. First thing we got is a big guy right here. Grab the boluses and then kill a couple small ones. There's a dude behind the waterfall. I'll go ahead and grab the knot resin. And as we head up, there are a couple enemies right over here guarding a somber. Go ahead and pick up that, whatever they dropped. Don't worry about this well for now. We need a key to do anything that's down there, so we're just not going to go in it for now. There's an enemy up top that's going to try and snipe you with spells, so round this corner, then take out this big guy fast before the other one gets involved in the fight. You know what? I should put on... Well, I guess I have blessed... I was thinking I should put on my guard counter talisman, because we are tearing stuff up right now. Let's, you know what? Let's put it on anyway. I feel like I'm doing more guard counters than anything else. We'll grab the grease, and then we're just going to run straight to the right here. Get a little bit farther, so we don't have to worry about that guy that's above us. That was 1542. I mean, we're going in here soon. It's a little sooner than I wanted, but... Yeah, it's solid from 1235 to 1542. Yeah, we'll keep that on. Nope, that's the charge attack. It's a pretty significant damage increase for us. Grab the back fireflies. Obviously, this is why we have our Reichard's Great Rune on. We're just getting all the healing we need out of that. I know I never played that much with Millennia's Katana outside invasions, but this thing slaps. Also, Katana Great Shield, way better than I thought it would be. This is solid. Grab the Lost Grace. Circle around here. Kill these things that have been casting at us this whole time. Then we'll jump to the rooftops. Go over here for a little piece of loot in the corner. It feels like I'm going super fast, but at this point this is my 5th time playing through the DLC, so if I had my Let's Play, I had my prep. The original walkthrough would have been my 3rd playthrough. I scrapped that playthrough, obviously, and started prepping again. So a 4th playthrough, and then now we have this ongoing. So the 5th playthrough. I mean, I'm going to be burning through these levels fast. I'll slow things down when we're looking at the map and marking stuff. But otherwise, I mean, you can always watch it at half speed. I'm sure my voice sounds supposed to be extra gravelly. Alright, so these next guys are very, very dangerous. These are Horned Warriors. These are probably going to be the most dangerous thing you fight in the DLC, to be completely honest with you. So this is the type of enemy you're going to want to have some kind of nuke for. I don't even know if Waterfowl Dance will work. I'd like to hope it will. No, it will not. Alright. Guard counters seem to work pretty well. I think that's going to be our go-to strat for them. There's a couple things that'll just beat those guys down, but in general, they're just a very challenging enemy. Now, if we go over here, we can see the bridge is out, so don't worry about going that way. Instead, we are going to run down here. And there's some enemies we're gonna kill. Get rid of this one first, so we're gonna start casting on you. And then as we go into this next area down here, we will get invaded in just a second. So we're just gonna clean house. Let's kill these guys.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Mesmer's flame.
Give him a second one. I know that seemed really, really easy, but that guy can be incredibly dangerous. His Ash of War is pretty unique. It will do like a fiery thrust, and then it will do a flamethrower follow-up. So it's a 1-2, and if he's being aggressive, he'll work in like an R1 after it. So be very, very careful fighting him. He does a lot of fire damage. Pick up Shriek of Sorrow. Now I'll tell you what, when we were doing the prep with the I was doing prep with the Faith build, I was like, this is crazy. But the Dex build is clearing stuff just as fast, if not faster. So hop up here. A couple little goodies on the rooftop here. We got a big one over there. All right, over here to hit this big one. Up the string, kill that dude, into the room, kill that dude, roll away, kill that dude, and up the ladder we go. Hop over here. You can run up right there if you can't make the jump. On the corner. Grab the mushroom. Grab the well depths key. Sometimes a dude over here, but he probably dropped down and we killed him already. We're going to be utilizing that in just a second. So go up this. Now, if your health is low, there's a shortcut right here that'll take us back. We are going to use that in a second, but since we're basically topped off, I'm going to take care of this now. Just another situation where we're fighting a right on it. I'm blinded. Just a bunch of little scorpions, but yeah, we're gonna clear these scorpos out real fast. Damn, that grab attack. And then there's another one right up there. Kill that, and we got the bone bow, which is really interesting. I'm not usually too big on bows, but the Ash of War for this Rancor shot, it spends a very tiny amount of FP, and it allows your arrows to track the target. So Really good for just getting enemies that are being finicky, that don't want to get hit. Really good for like PvP, like somebody's running away and you're trying to get some pop shots. It is, if you want to have like one bow, I would recommend that one. What are we looking? We could probably put on, we'll put on our FP while we're regenning. Which that's really nice. Like, even if you're not planning on really utilizing that talisman, you can throw it on for times like this and just slowly regen up your FP. So we're right back at the initial grace. If you don't need to rest, then just follow along. If you do, then rest, and then re-kill the big guy. Then over here, you'll re-kill that group that was right there. Down the ladder we go. Range on this thing is nasty. Hit the mesmer fire grease, pop that open. It's a poison swamp. Everybody loves a poison swamp. Miyazaki loves the poison swamp. Running on through the poison swamp and hop over to this roof. This thing, what do I want to fight you with? I guess I'll just use Millennius. It's a poison ulcerating tree spirit. How fun. This guy gets messed up pretty badly by fire. I guess the frenzy flame doesn't mess him up as much as I would have hoped. Oh, he grabbed a mimic. There's this immunizing horn too, which will greatly help your poison resistance. I think our character struggled more with that guy than it has with the actual bosses so far. Alright, once you don't see any more shinies, we are set. Should be something. I always pick the wrong. There it is. You know what? I wonder if we can go up there. Oh, you know what? I was looking at that. I think I know where that's at. Yeah. I know where that is at. Okay, wow. Hang on, let me back up for a second here. I want to get a bigger view of that tower, because if that's what I think it is, that is I just realized a crazy connection. It's not the tower I thought. No, wait. I think it is. But later on, there's an elevator we can take. And if what I am remembering is correctly, I think this is the room that has Europa, which is a legendary twin blade we get significantly later in the game. And we can't get there now, because there's no way up into that structure, but I'm just looking at the architecture and I'm like, I think that's the Europa location. Being able to see it from down here is really cool. These guys can be pretty annoying up there, so you're gonna want something. Rocks, ash of war that you can chuck. The biggest thing is just that one that is all the way up top. Take him out. You want to give him the old wave of gold treatment. That also works incredibly well. Alright, got another horned warrior. Double roll that. Taking him down will get you the horned warrior sword. What's really nice about this, it's a curved sword, but it gives you 2 for the price of 1. There's quite a few weapons that do that in the DLC. This is pretty decent. I want to say it ends up scaling more with dex in the end. I believe it's CBD, but solid weapon all around. Great Ash of War. If you're just looking for like a new weapon choice, you really can't go wrong with that one. The Ash of War seems to do like a pure magic type damage too, which is nice. Alright, and there's a couple more. Oh. Just flies, so we're going to send one wave out that way. And then we're going to send one wave out this way. Alright, your poison hand. It's a new weapon. Be wary of liar. Hidden path ahead. Cool trick with hidden paths, you can just roll into them. You don't even have to attack. If you're ever like, is there actually a hidden path there? I'm not sure. Just give it a roll. Not resin. Over here we have some mushrooms. And then we're ready to bring it on home. Ironically, this is one of those zones that hadn't changed at all. I could have actually kept episode 3 of the existing walkthrough, because this is going to have major feelings of deja vu, but I also think that would have been weird if you were watching 2 episodes of the walkthrough with our golden master here, and then all of a sudden I was a completely different build with no explanation, and then it just resumed with episode 4 being this guy again. Anyway, open this up, and ta-da! We're back at the Grace. Rude. Alright, so this is a good spot to rest before we go up. So, even if you're feeling good, just rest. The only thing that's really going to respawn would be those scorpions. The little ones, but we're going to be running past those anyway. once we're up top, just run this way. Ignore the little Scorpos. Jump down here. Get ready to roll. Roll. Most of them aren't going to make it in here. Thin beast bones. And here we have another Skidoo tree fragment. Interact with that. And then we'll run out here to grab the dried bouquet. Just to take a look at some of the stuff we got. This one, not very good. It's a 10% attack power increase after your summoned spirit dies. Where are our other talismans? 10% attack power after defeating an enemy. Buff last, I think it was 30 seconds. Obviously good for the poison. We mentioned that one already and that one already. Alright. So a couple different flies are below. We're gonna... The spitters are particularly annoying. Might pull my second one out. I actually have two of these. I figured I'd pull out the Naginata, but doing the double spear poke is very satisfying. I might pull it out. When you're power stancing, it's, you know, whatever you got. Believe we got all of them. Another fake message about a fake wall. I find those all over the place. Ooh. Backstab prompt. And then, a second, I think I missed something. It's just enemies. I thought there was loot here. Maybe there used to be loot here. Maybe there was, but they changed it with the patch. One more fly should show up. And that's why we run Reichard's rune, because now him grabbing us doesn't even matter. Now climb up here. We have two big shadow guys to fight, so the one we're actually going to try and get a backstab into gravity. Right. Now we got to take out the Horned Warrior. Just a little boop. Got another pop guy right there for another. Oh, the Gold Horn Tender popped up, but as you can see, we also got the Revered Spirit Ash. Grab the Black Fireflies. And there are quite a few Deathbirds around here, so... not quite enough, huh? Let me give you a little something extra for your trouble. Did they nerf that so that doesn't work anymore, perhaps? I wonder. Oh. They're all trying to get up. That's funny. That one should work, because we're doing lightning damage. Okay, grab the smithing stones that are over there. And then over here, we'll grab the flight pinions, and then we'll be on our way. I mean, honestly, as long as you hit them with something, we're really just not trying to have them just on top of us being a pain in the ass. Well, that sure as shit works. I swear that charge talisman used to buff this. But it didn't look like it did there. I'm gonna test that out again, right here. First one. 2366. Second one. 2721. Alright, it definitely worked. I wonder if the Deathbirds... Huh. The Deathbirds may have some type of, like, threshold that they don't take damage from. That's really interesting. Like a max damage threshold or something. And up here, we get another revered spirit ash. Just picking this up left and right? Okay, we're gonna run down this path just to grab that. See the scorpions again. And then I'm gonna pop this. We're coming up on another one of those curse blades. I wanna... Big money, no whammies! Out when they do that. Attack is like a grapple. Oh boy. Give me your blades. Damn. I've only had that weapon drop once ever. It's very upsetting. So, I mean, I'm playing a dex build. Like, it's fine. I'm finally in a state where it would be good to have. Alright, what are we at? 28 minutes? I think we're going to body this boss real fast. At least I hope we are. Find out. So, use up all of your blessings. We're one short on that, but it should be okay. Now, I want to reiterate something here. In Elden Ring fashion, you know, if you're fighting this and you can't beat it, there's nothing wrong with leaving, you know? If you're struggling at this, just leave. The next episode, we're going to cross over here. We're going to fight some stuff. We're going to do a catacomb. We're going to do stuff over here. We're going to get more skidoo tree fragments. So, if you're struggling at this boss, don't worry about it. As for Freya, to be honest, I think she just inflates the health of the boss too much to really be worth it. But if you're really trying to stay in the backside of things, you could potentially run her. Any key notes for this guy that I have? He rotates between wind, lightning, and ice. He has this spin move that you can jump, but it's kind of difficult to. Bleed actually works really well to mess him on up. So we're gonna real fast. I'm gonna deposit some stuff to get my items back in their proper order for me to do swaps. Probably. Am I really gonna use you that much? Not gonna use you that much. I'd rather just do the doubles. So anyway, I'm gonna teach y'all a fun trick here. Since he is weak to bleed, we are going to have our mimic handle the bleed for us. I am going to try and do some nukes from the back. Stay away from me for a second. Alright. Okay. Ooh, he got me with the bite. It's okay, we had our cheat death, that worked. Does not look like lightning is going to really do anything to him. No, it is not. Okay. This looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way. There's the wind attack that he spins around. We can do that with all the elements. Let's see what he's changing to. He's changing to lightning right now. I figured lightning probably wasn't going to do much since he has a lightning face. But, as I mentioned, lead is really messing him up. Anyway, that's Divine Beast Dancing Lime. I mean, it's a cool boss. It's a cool boss for sure. Just, does not handle bleed too well. Definitely handles lightning well. Fire messed it up. On the Faith build, fire was tearing that thing new asshole. So if you're like if you're an 80 Faith build and you're like, my lightning, bro, Giant's Flame. It's your best friend that you never knew about. Honestly, too many people sleep on Giant's Flame. Giant's Flame, I slept on Giant's Flame myself my first time through Elden Ring. I was like, this spell's expensive. It doesn't do that much damage. No, it does damage. It does knockback. You can free aim it to do fantastic amounts of hits. Really like it. Got the Revered Spirit Ash. If you want, you can go up here and get a little note. So, I've had a couple people ask, this area is covered in shadow until basically the end of the DLC. So, don't worry about it. You ain't getting to it anytime soon. That's about 30-ish hours away. But what we can do is warp over to the small private altar. We're going to put on the head that we just got. Which I see a lot of people are using this. So the head does have some benefits, just to talk about the head real fast. As you can see, the head is giving me 4 points into dexterity and 4 points into strength, which is huge. However, it's going to pull down your focus score, and it's going to reduce the effect of your healing. So, on one hand, 8 free skill points, which is big. On the other, your healing isn't as effective. So, just keep in mind. Anyway, talk to this person while you're wearing the head. She's going to give you a spell. Give you Watchful Spirit. At this point, you can take it off. There's this door. It doesn't really go anywhere. Just right here. This is the balcony. That's where we ran up. I think it's just supposed to be so I can, like, make this loop faster? I don't know. After getting the spell from her, though, rest and then run back. And now she will have Scorpion Stew for us all the time. And Scorpion Stew. Scorpion Stew is super, super good. It's like a 25% defense buff along with some health regeneration. You can only carry one of those at a time. So if you, like, if you're like, all right, this is the attempt, I'm ready to kill the boss, use it, then come back and get another one. But you can't, like, stock up on them like you can boiled crab. Either way, with that, we are ready to wrap up. So we're going to be heading up the Great Bridge in the next part. As of now, effectively everything that is on the left side of that cursor has been knocked out. Of course, with the exception of like this area, which simply doesn't exist for now. But either way, we're going to close things out here. And well, if you're trying to watch part 4, honestly, I would just wait because there's going to be an updated part 4 coming incredibly soon.